Hey, hey! A new webcam right now. I obsess on things, I guess. I don't know. -10. Oh, this is temperature. Okay. I was gonna say, what the hell? But, Juliet, Dorian, the one I was saying looked like was forming yesterday, has now become the name storm. Well, not name storm. It's low depression 91. Looks like, I think it was 84. Don't quote me. It might have been 90 something. Is fizzled out. Ling Ling is just hanging out here. And we got a new guy over here. It's really just a tropical storm. It's like, have you noticed that they say prepare for a subtropical storm? Bruh, this is Florida. Every year you get subtropical forms. We're in the tropics. 20 mile an hour. 66. We'll zoom in on that one for a second. I don't know if you can hear the crickets in the background or not. It's 7:41. I'm gonna be late. Not really. I got about an hour and a half. Well, almost 2 hours. Just got to check in with this real quick. Oh, look, we got a swirl going on in the Gulf again. So yeah, I'm almost in line with the eye. I should be feeling more than what you've seen in the... I'm going to go ahead and record this real quick and post it. No edit. So I'll try to make it quick. I should be feeling more of it than this. The main thing is the clouds. The clouds aren't different. They're no different than they were a couple of days ago. I didn't even have 15 mile an hour wind. You'll hear it in the last video. Or yeah, the video before this one, just before this one. I went outside and said good morning to everybody. It's got an oval shape to it now. Wonder if I can photos. Oh wow, 666. If you're creative, you see it. Wind gusts are at 95, 105. The outer wall, 126. You know, this is good. Probably 150 miles still. Poor guys. You know, I looked at the Bahama footage, and it just didn't, don't get me wrong, it looked like a hurricane, it looked like there was a lot of damage. Maybe some people might have even gotten hurt during it. My heart and prayers go out to them. I hope they were saved, or at least they were believers and tried to live a good life. It is something else. And there's, you know, key words that I want to talk about, but I know that'll just turn people off instantly. But you better believe there's far more technology out there than what you're allowed to witness. I got some news footage I want to talk about later on too. I don't have a whole lot of time here. I just wanted to check in on the hurricane. You know, probably by the time I get done today, it'll be in line here. Didn't look like it was 30-foot swells. What's the waves? Let's check out the waves. And they're still getting hammered. I don't know, it's kind of odd to see the waves coming back this way. they're still getting hammered with the waves. Usually the waves are more intense down here than they are up here. Although they're pretty intense up here. I'll probably go over to Fort Pierce today if my day permits it or not. See how close they allow me. They, the people who keep me safe, allow me to travel in a free country. Under my, you know, if I choose to stand in front of a train, that's my choice. I'm not hurting anybody but myself. It's, why? Do you know why it's illegal to kill yourself? Not saying that I want to or anything like that. I don't even really highly recommend it, although suicide is down pretty far. The reason why is because the United States of America owns you. We used to have gold in Fort Knox, and that's what we used as a global trade, but now we have assumed debt. And I can go in a little more depth with it after a while. I'll write something down to tell you about it, but just off the top of my head, when you're born, your parents enter in a contract giving you the certificate of birth or the right to be alive. And if you'll notice, your name is in all capital letters in this birth certificate. And if you've recently, see, I was born in 1974, so I have an old paper that came straight from the hospital the day I was born. Nowadays they have a little bit, technology. We didn't have computers back then, or not ready access to them at least. Nowadays you have a different form, and if you go to get your driver's license, which you have to get a different driver's license if probably everybody by now has a new one, the one with the star on it. But either way, your name is in all capital letters. And then they assign you a 13-digit? Yeah, a 13-digit serial number, or what they call a social security number. And that verifies who you are and the day you was born, what family you came from. That little code that's on the social security card. But you are a number to the United States at birth, and they use that number to trade with the Federal Reserve for the paper that we use every day. It's actually worthless. And if anybody wanted to really make a stand, it would take more than just a handful of people. But we could take this country back easily. If you're sick and tired of how this country's going, stop doing things. Stop spending the money. Stop making the money. Just stop. And we'll get into a huge discussion later on. But right now I have things to do. I just wanted to say good morning. I wanted to check out these waves and wind speed, relative proximity, because it doesn't look like we have any kind of storm right now. I would not know nothing about this if it wasn't for my friend Bun Bun. She hates it whenever I call her that, but should never let me know that was your nickname. We got some swirling there. Alright. Have a great day. I will catch you on the flip side. Just want to zoom out for one more look. L91, Juliet, Dorian, Ling Ling, and then W14. I think this was W 84, I believe. I'm not for sure. But they're tropical storms. Imagine that. We live on the tropics. And we do got some subtropics down here. Doing a little bit. Looks like Australia's got some wind going on out here. Interesting times we live in. Swirling motion. Love you guys. Be good. Be safe. I'll talk to you in the next video.